Greetings to you in His precious name. I greet each and every man and woman at Reformed Church of Hungary. And I thank God for His guidance and provision in helping us to reach out to the most needy people in our community, especially during the war and nowadays. In fact, by His guidance, we were able to reach out in different manners, in which I would like to share some of them. In fact, today, thousands of people are struggling to preserve their safety and to preserve their livelihoodness. In fact, today, more than half of the population of Syria is living outside of Syria. And those who are inside of Syria, they are suffering. Even in the geographies that the war stopped, but post-war situation is very much undertaken. In fact, nowadays, the war is very much dominant in the economic aspect and the realm of Syrian people and in different cities of Syria. It is needless to say that Aleppo is 2/3 of it totally destructed. And with that destruction, we see so many destruction in the infrastructure of the city. That's why today we are suffering from so many aspects of essentials in life. To mention electricity, water supply, the pharmacies and the medication to the sick and to the needy, hospitals, and so many areas in life that today is very much affected. Adding to that, the lack of sustained healthcare, education, hospitals, workplaces, all are affected during the war and after the war. In fact, I will mention a couple of areas which our church is very much involved in, which is the first comes the education aspect. We believe that education is so needed and the education is so vital in the life and in the livelihood of the generations to come. In fact, more than 3.5 million kids today, they are standing outside of schooling system. They are under tents, they are in streets, everywhere. And those people should be in the schooling system. When we are talking about the future of Syria, how we can imagine and envision a bright future without educating Syrian kids and students. That's why the educational system we are uplifting and prioritizing in our system. When I say education, I mean the development of the schooling programs. Today, most of our schooling curriculum, they are dated. Therefore, we are going to have some new updates in the schooling program, which needs lots of budgeting. Also, the requalification of our students and of our teachers, as far as our administration is concerned, it's very much needed. Therefore, we are about to organize seminars in order to update our teachers and requalify them so that they will be apt about teaching methods and the pedagogical new methodology will be inserted and adopted in our schooling system. This also is very much needed to budget for. What to say to the families that they are outside their homes, they are internally displaced and they are suffering the ongoing war situation? How these people will be able to pay the tuitions for their kids, for their sons and daughters in our schools? Therefore, they are in need of scholarship programs. Today, we urge you, our brothers and sisters, to take care of our educational emergencies. As far as the education is concerned, the scholarship, students, teachers, and all the schooling system to be developed with their laboratories, libraries, and computer accessories. The crisis in Syria, especially in Aleppo, brought people into a poverty. Now the level of poverty is very high and the inflation is very high. Just to tell you that today it's very, very needed food parcels and hygiene boxes for our people. Hygiene is important just to make them more safe, just bringing them into standards in the living norms. And the food, as you all know, how it is important to have nutritious balances in our homes, because by malnutrition, lots of diseases will be invaded in our human system. The poverty level, which is very high recorded nowadays, it is also urging us to prepare food parcels and hygiene boxes to the families that they are internally displaced and also those who have no jobs to take care of their families. Therefore, today our church and our denomination is reaching out to all the members of other denominations as well. Just to tell you that we are reaching about more than 1,200 families in our surrounding. As the level of poverty is going high and the recorded data nowadays, it says that half of the population of Aleppo, they are jobless. The inflation is getting more high and people are very much in need of cash money. They are in need of food parcels and they are in need of hygiene boxes. If we provide hygiene boxes, we will also prevent our people to get less diseases in their human system. The Christian presence in Syria, especially in Aleppo, is very vital and it's very important. In fact, Christians and Muslims, they were co-living and coexisting together all throughout the history of Syria. And today, when most of Christians as refugees, they were spread all over the world, the ones that they stayed in Syria, especially they have been rooted in Aleppo, we should take care of them because for the sake of the homogeneous society in Syria, Christians are needed. In fact, in order to sustain the presence and the livelihood of Christians, our community initiated a vocational training and gathered together more than 800 young men and women. And we sent them into institutes in order to get trained for new vocations. And today I am happy to share that this project has been successfully implemented and we need very much to repeat those type of projects and plans in the future. Finally, I would like to extend my greetings and my heartfelt love to all our partners at Reformed Church of Hungary, and we thank you very much for praying for us and for sustaining our presence in Syria. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for helping the needy. Thank you to share all your blessings and resources that God has granted to you.